in just a minute. Pet owners know how difficult it may be to find a pet sitter at times. Well, now there's an app to help you find the perfect person to look after your four-legged pal. It's called Dog Vacay. And this morning, Rachel Peterson, a Dog Vacay host from the Hartford area, is here to tell us more about it, as well as several other handy apps for pet owners. Good morning. And who do we have here, first of all, Rachel?
Good morning. This is my dog, Acee. He's a rescue mutt, so I just tell people he's half Jack Russell and half Chihuahua, because we're not really entirely sure, but he's from Arkansas.
Okay, so now, obviously, you are a pet owner, so you know how difficult it can be finding a pet sitter at the last minute.
Absolutely. And as a pet owner myself, the one thing I hate the most is the thought of leaving my dog in a kennel. And at some point in time, I've asked every friend and family member to watch my dog as well. And I think there comes a point when you exhaust like all those favors from people. So
tell us about Dog Vacay. This is a new app. It's really handy. You can download it onto your phone or your tablet. Tell us how it works.
Yeah, so it's so the way it works, it's very easy. It's user friendly, and what you would do is, so say you're looking for a dog sitter and you live in the Hartford area, you would browse for local hosts in your area that match up with, the criteria you're looking for. If you want someone that has a fenced-in yard, maybe someone that works from home full-time, and you would just send them an email through the site, and you would connect that way and find out if they're available, and it's really just as easy as that.
And you're a host yourself. What has your experience been like?
Okay, so I do this because I love dogs, and I love to have more socialization for my own dogs, so it's actually been a great experience. I really haven't had anything bad happen that I could talk about or that would stop me from doing it. I've had, big dogs, small dogs, dogs that my dog got along with, some that he was a little nervous of.
Okay, so there's also other helpful apps for pet owners. Let's go through some of them. There's one that's called Pet Minder. I love this because it really organizes the schedule for your dog's life.
Yes, it's designed for the dog who has a schedule just as busy as their owners, and it helps you keep track of things such as, paying the dog walker, dog grooming appointments, vet appointments, vaccinations, all that kind of stuff. So it keeps everything in one point for a dog owner to keep track of.
Okay, another one that I love is Finding Rover. This app is so important.
Absolutely. Yes, this one is great too. So this one actually uses face recognition technology, and the way it works is you would upload a picture of your dog, and it would scan a picture of your dog's face. And say your dog unfortunately were to go missing, it would send out alerts to all your neighbors that have this app. And it would look for a match between, so if they were to take a picture of the dog, it would look for a match between your dog that's missing and the picture of the dog that someone took. And if it were to find a match, it would alert you, and then you could communicate through the site to help you find your dog.
So important. Okay, one last one I want to talk about, the Acee Pooch. What's this one about?
That one, I'm actually not sure, but I'm sure you can find information for the apps or online about that one.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. And which is the one that you found have been most handy?
I use Dog Vacay the most, for sure, but I think the other two are great as well, but I think everybody should have the Finding Rover as well, just as an additional backup in case you ever, God forbid, your dog were to go missing.
Okay, Rachel, thank you very much. And Acee, thank you for being here this morning. We appreciate it. Really handy apps, and you can just search it on your phone and just download it onto your smartphone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Still to come, coming up next in sports, it was all tied up going into the ninth, but an unusual call ends the game and puts the Cardinals ahead in the World Series. Plus, things go from bad to worse for the UConn Huskies. A look at yet another disappointing game against Central Florida. We'll have your sports highlights and lowlights coming up next.